Good evening, folks. I know I'm coming to you a little later this week, but I'm here. Okay. I was thinking about it. A few days ago was Armed Forces Day. It's coming up Memorial Day. Got me to think about my Memorial Day, so my service to the military. So, before I go any further, at the end, the drink I will be enjoying is thanks to Hartzell. And also at the end, stand by for a very important question I really need your input for. So, don't go anywhere. All right. As far as, nobody ever really talks about the military service songs. And all 5 branches have service songs. Now, the most hooah songs, belong to the Army and the Marines. The Army, over hill, over dale, we will hit the dusty trail. Awesome. The Marines, from the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. Rich in Marine history. The most well-known service song obviously goes to the U.S. Navy. It was a big hit for the village people back in the 1970s. And the least known service song, the U.S. Coast Guard. Yes, they do have one. I think it goes along the lines of row, row, row your boat, something along that line. And who does that leave? You guessed it. The baby of all services, the young'un of the branches, the U.S. Air Force. Everybody knows it ends in the rousing rendition of "Nothing Can Stop the U.S. Air Force." Well, this song needs to fall under the most needs to be corrected. At least the ending. After "Nothing Can Stop the U.S. Air Force." Yeah, except for lightning within 5, or computers with no email that doesn't work. Double negative, sorry. COVID. Yeah, there's a few things that can stop the U.S. Air Force. Okay? And remember, you can give a Marine an M16 and they can break it down, clean it, nomenclature, no issues. Give an Air Force finance troop an M16 and they get excited. They think they're going to get a ride in a jet. Just saying. All right. As for me, I started thinking about my old days. My last deployment was the World Tour. 26 people from my base left, went to one location overseas. After a couple months, we were broken up. Half went to convoy duty. The other half went to 2 more locations before the 6 months was ended. Need to recognize a few folks off of that one. Yeah, Hamilton, don't know where she is now, but she was kick-ass. She actually volunteered for the convoy duty. Could not get her on it. Sorry. Smiley, it was a pleasure to watch you grow as an NCO. You really stepped up, and it is appreciated. Not, hey, you kept me grounded. I appreciate it. And then we have Register. We were on a dismounted patrol one night, and somebody said they were pretty sure they cleared the area. I was like, cleared the area of what? And he was like, landmines. Now, I'm an old law enforcement troop, but you never use pretty sure and landmines in the same sentence. So I told the kid with the little plugger GPS thing, direct path back to the vehicles, the same path we came in on. He couldn't do it. He was so nervous. Gave it a register. 30 seconds, he had the path. He looked at me, I said, okay, you got point, take it. I was not his favorite person at that point. But he got us back, thank you. Of course, it's the same guy who almost got us to Baghdad one night. Still don't know how that happened, but I made him turn around. That leaves us with Hartzell. If somebody almost died, it makes it so funny it's you. Yeah, remember the time you were laying on the desert floor in an ambush situation? Only to find out they were actually watching you and your team. But kudos, they didn't attack because you were out there. The night you saved me from that killer dog out by the gas station off base. Awesome. And that night you were up in the 50 cal tower. You know, looking at a red dot floating around. Kudos to you again. And it's Hartzell that I get tonight's drink. It's not a competition, but we landed in Baltimore. Hartzell's like, I need to buy you this drink, and it's called the Three Wise Men. What it is, I'm going to enjoy it for you this evening. It's equal parts of Jack, Jim, and Johnny, aka the Three Wise Men. So, to everybody I mentioned and everybody else that I served with on the deployment, bottoms up. I told you I'd get you back in one piece, and I did. Physically, anyways. Cheers. Very good. Okay, now before I sign off, I have that important question. Need everybody to help me? Put your answers below. There you go. All right. Who do I look like? Do I look like Santa Claus? Ho, ho, ho. Recently, somebody in the fire department said I look like Jerry Garcia. If you don't know who that is, Google. Here recently also, somebody said I look like Ralph. You know, y'all know Ralph, the sheepdog, beating up on the Sam, the coyote. All right. Santa, Jerry, Ralph, or D. Somebody else. Let me know below. I'd be interested to see. Thank you, and enjoy your weekend.